A very good afternoon to one and all. I hope you are doing fine. My name is Sarthak Arora and let's start now. So today our topic is all about related to ask and answer how are you. It's a bit different topic, like we cannot say always how are you, like we cannot say all the time. Okay, so for this video you have to see first of all that video, and I'll mention the description link in the description below, and after this video you can watch that video, so that would be fine for you to connect the previous video with the new video. That would be fine. Alright, so let's start with this video, and I would like to say thank you very much who have asked me doubts, who have tell me that I am doing good. Thank you so much for all your comments and all your DMs. I guess I have replied to all the persons who have watched my video, and hope so I'll go through my channel, and hope so I'll carry on with the more videos. I'll go through and I'll research for all of you. So first of all, I want you to take a notebook like this. I have already mentioned in my status, please have a notebook, write the notes which I am mentioning to you, and I hope you will prepare. Okay, so let's start with the topic that today we will talk about. That it's all about greetings and responses. It's all about that how you ask how are you and how you answer that questions. There is not only one way, as I have told you, there are different ways. Okay, so when we talk about how are you, the person who is answering the question, that is always say fine. So when we say fine, it's like fine is fine, not very much like fine. Every day if you listen fine, you will get fed up, you will get bored from that word, and you will try to ignore that person, that every time he is saying fine and fine. If you are asking a person from Monday to Friday like how are you, and the person is saying same thing, I am fine, I am fine, I am fine, you will definitely get bored. Like when we talk about fine word, it is a commonly used, it's a simple way to answer a question, but like fine is fine only, not you are looking good, not you are looking very well. So we will learn some new words related to how you can answer the how are you, and how you can question how are you in a different ways. So I just play conversation for you by Oxford Online English, as I use this as a support. I am not copying anything, but I am using as a support for communicating, so that you are able to listen and understand. And after this video, as always, I'll put my notes as in my story, so there you can see. Okay, fine. So let's start now. Let's listen to the conversation, that what are you trying to say. Okay, so it's Monday now, guys. Just a moment, sorry for that. Okay, I forget to put speakers, sorry for that. So I'm starting it again. I was telling you that it was Monday, so two colleagues are meeting. Okay, and they are asking that how are you, and see how the other person responds from Monday till Thursday, and so on till Friday. Okay, let's listen now.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
So it's now Tuesday.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Now Wednesday.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
So the person who is asking how are you, he is fed up. He is feel irritating. If you listen to anything again and again, you will feel irritating, boring, and you will try to change, because everyone wants change in their life. No one wants doing same thing again and again. If you are going for a job and you are doing that job, you want to earn money, that's why you are doing that same work again and again. But if the promotion is not there, definitely you will transfer the company and leave the company. Yeah, right. So now if we see that you got the idea that what he is trying to say, And so we see that how we can make our conversation interesting. You can think in mind, how can we make our conversation interesting? So see some ways to answer, how you can answer the question. So we start with the part 1. There will be part 1, part 2, part 3 like this, and for this video I made 2 parts. So that's all for the video will not be very much longer like every time, so it would be like part 1 first of all. So let's see, if the person is asking you how are you, you are meeting someone. Let's say I meet you and I say to you, hi, how are you? You will always not say fine. So let's see the different ways. Okay, so I'll play the video and then we will learn some new words according to that what they told. Okay, so let's start. Okay.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. You?
Hi. Hey, how are you?
I'm pretty good.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay.
Hi, how are you?
Not bad, thanks.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very well.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great.
Okay guys, as we have listened this conversation for it's around you can say some 30 seconds, and we have listened some like 5 to 6 words. Like if the person is asking you how are you, you can answer them in different ways. You can simply answer them in different ways. Like every day from Monday to Friday you can answer them in different ways. Like first of all, if you are asking me hi how are you, so I can say I'm good, thanks, you. You have to change the tone of the voice, as I have told you in my yesterday's video that tone of voice is very important, and the body language is also very important with the words. Not only words are important, they are only 8%. If you calculate the percentage of 3 things, that is your tone of voice, your body language and your words. So in words they are only 8%. 37 is your tone of voice, and 55%, which is the most used thing, which the people most observe, that is the 55%. Okay, and now we see that if we can use these words there, so you can note down these in your notebook right now even, or after I'll post the notes for you, so I'll mention these things in my notes so that you will not be able to forget what I'm trying to say. Okay, so first word is I am good, thanks, you. Okay, when you are questioning you, so it would be question mark. Okay, you have to like get through that what is he questioning again, or he's only giving answer. Okay, so you can say I am pretty good, I am okay, not bad, thanks, I am very well, I am great. So these are the 6 words I am going to repeat again. If the person is asking, hi, how are you? We can say, I am good, thanks, and you? Next is, I'm pretty good, I'm okay, not bad, thanks, I'm very well, I'm great. Okay, so these are the 6 words we have learned. Now the other question comes that, just a minute. Okay, now the other question comes that if possible, like we should also ask other person who has asked about you. Like I want to tell by this line that if any person has asked about you, you should also ask that person. Like for example, he asked you, hi, how are you? So you answered in a question that I am very well, thank you, and you. So this is the way that if the person has already asked a question from you, you are answering the question in a good way, but you should also ask the question from your side as well, because you don't know, like the person is not only asking like question and he's not dumb that he's only asking the question. You should also take the effort from your side and ask the question from your side, because you know that if the person is asking the question, he is like taking tension or he's taking care of you, so you should also take care of him or her you are talking to. Okay, so now we will see that, for example, if the person has asked you, hi, how are you, you can ask her, I am very well, thank you, and you. So you can say, the person who has asked, hi, how are you, you can answer like this, I am great, thank you. So you can answer like this, or you can say the person has asked the question like this, hi, how are you, you can answer like this, I am very well, thank you, and you. And or you can say, I'm great, you. So you can also say, I'm very well, thank you. At last you should also put thank you, because that looks an impression that you are like communicating your message to the other person, and you are feeling happy about asking other person, you are taking interest in knowing the health of the other person. Okay, so always you should smile like this. And let me take you to the conversation. Okay, for example, if the person I'm talking to, it's like this, hi, how are you, I can say, I am very well, thank you, and you. So the other person is asking, I am great, thank you. So this is the way you can answer. So this is the second part. If the person has asked you, hi, how are you, and you are answering, I am very well, I am great, I am good, you can also ask the question. So this is the second part we have learned till now. Okay, now let's move to the third part, that the person who is only like, if we talk about the answer, that you can also answer the question in the different situations, so that can also matter. Like you should also ask the same, you should also ask the question in a different ways, not always ask the question in a same ways. Like all the time you are asking the question in the same way, like hi, how are you, hi, how are you. We have already listened that conversation. If you remember that conversation, we have already listened. I'll like play for you that conversation again, just allow me a moment. That where the other person has changed her answer, but the first person is asking the same question again and again. So you can listen to the conversation again for so that you remember.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. You?
Hi, how are you?
I'm pretty good.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay.
Hi, how are you?
Not bad, thanks.
Hi, how are you?
So you have observed that the person is only asking, hi, how are you, he is not changing his question. In first meet it's okay to ask, hi, how are you, but every day you are asking the same question, the person will feel like I am answering that person in a good way, but that person is asking me a same question again and again. That will look like he's not interested, he's just like doing it for formality, that's it, not asking the question in a like good way, so that you can also take interest in giving the answer. There are many ways to ask, how are you. Well, you are not asked the same question, as I have told you, which will look you are fed up with the question. The question is very much boring. It would look boring to you because the question isn't changed. It's all the time same, and you haven't changed the question. It would be look like all the time you met the person, and it would look boring, it would look frustrating sometimes, because you feel irritating from the same question again and again. As I am also listening, that person is asking the same question and again, I am also listening that thing, I am also feel a bit irritating, a bit frustrating, that why the person is asking the same question again and again. It would look very like negative, in the sense of negative, because you are making the other person irritating. Okay, just a minute. Now comes the thing that how you can use the how are you in a like good way. Okay, and you can use this but you can use in this in informal way, not always in formal way. You can use informal but not always in formal, because that would look you are, because formal meetings are not every day, but informal meetings are like regularly. You are meeting your parents, you are meeting your relatives, you are meeting your friends. These are like you are meeting them regularly. So for informal that's okay, but for formal it's like partial but not very much. You can use these words for for formal. For informal you can use comfortably, that's not an issue. Okay, now it's coming to that, how is it going? The first word I have used, how is it going? Okay, now you can ask the question again, how are things, how are you doing? Now in this you have to use contractions. As I have told you in my first class, the contractions you are using, if as we studied contractions, so you can use here in a informal way, and you are concerned, you are connecting the words basically in a natural way. So let's see the example of this first of all, then I will tell you some of the words you can use. Okay, just a moment, I am just looking at where's the clip gone. Okay,
Situation. Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good, thanks. You?
Yeah, not bad.
Hi, Olivier. How are things?
Good, thanks. And you?
I'm good.
Next, let's look at some even more informal ways of asking or answering the question, how are you?
okay, so he is trying to say that there are different ways to answer like question, like there are different ways to ask a question. As we see that there are 4 ways they have told. So in this you can ask the question like this, how's it going? So here I haven't said how is it going, I have said that how is it going. So it's very quick, it's very fluent, it's very comfortable for me to speak, because the fluent speaker don't use the separate word, they always use the contractions to answer the question. Like how's it going, I haven't used any pause in between. How's it going? In this, I haven't say how is it going. It would look like very much slow, very much like you have so much time. But foreigners doesn't have time. They value time, so they need to contract the word. Okay, so now we can say that if this is the word how is it going, next word is how are things. So here how are things, the word is how are things. Okay, so I have said how are things, I didn't stop anywhere, I just spoke the word in a fluent way, I just spoke the word in a complete manner. Okay, how are things? Okay, how are you doing, how are you doing, how are you doing, how are you doing? Okay guys, I think you are getting my point, what I am trying to say. Here you need to use contractions, because you have to be quick, you have to be fluent to make your communication better. Okay, and last is how is life, and let's see that how's life, you can answer them in a good way, that you can tell how is it going. How is it going means I'm doing very well, as she has answered the question. How are things, they are doing they are going great. And how are you doing, I'm doing very well. How's life, life is good. So you can say like LG means life is good, so it's a good way to answer if the person is asking how's life, life is good. Simple way to answer. Okay, so there are some ways you can ask each other how are you in a formal and informal way. So today the session is about that set, and it's around 20 minutes now, and I hope you like my session, and I hope you will make the notes. I'll certainly post the notes as soon as possible, like by today evening or today afternoon. I'll post all the notes, like there are only 3 to 4 pages of notes, so that you need to see on my Instagram post. For that you need to follow me on Instagram, that is my ID is Sarthak Arora 91. They just send me the request and I'll accept. Okay, and so guys, I hope we have learned the new thing, because these things are not taught anywhere. These things you have to learn from some media, from any source, which like I have also used the Oxford Online English, to which I am very much thankful to this channel. And I hopefully come with a new video soon, and I'll post the date for the new video I'll come through. So I request you that this video is connected with the previous video. That video was related to greetings and introductions, which was also related to how are you. So you need to see that video so that you can connect both the videos. I request you to see that video first after this video, and see that video again, this one, on YouTube or on Instagram as per your convenience. I'll post the link, I post the links in my description on YouTube, and I'll post the link of the latest video, which is this video, on my Instagram bio. From there you can see the video, and hopefully we'll meet soon. And thank you so much for all your comments, likes, and people who are telling me that I'm good. Thank you so much for all your comments, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, bye, take care, love you all.